keep God first. I see evil when I converse.
Not today, say.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns.
Go.
Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it off. You living boring, I'm gonna set it off. Shooting, I'm scoring, I'm gonna.
She's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind.
Well, hello, C-Fam. So, your girl's currently running a little bit late, so I had this event at the Grounds Alexandra. Hello, turn off please, thank you. Which I'm super excited about. It's like a night food market and really good people. I've already seen like 7 vloggers. I'm like, this is literally me in an event, but I never really like go to events. They're a bit far away from me and I'm always busy, like I'm always like working, editing, doing something, so I barely ever go to events. But this one I was like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna vlog. Anyway, we're running late, so let go. Hey, we go, thank you.
If you could also follow me around the media wall.
Beautiful.
Amazing, thank you.
Guys, look. It's
Buddy,
Mag.
how are ya? Buddy, hi. Good to see you, buddy. Well, good to see you today. Come on.
Where are you going? Bye! Love you! Yeah, I'm with my best friend.
How do we bloody record this bloody thing?
Guess what?
Is it
Look.
bloody on?
Record.
Oh my jeez.
How you doing?
How are you?
How good's this? I got this. I just bought it.
Oh, the tripod?
Yeah.
Oh, you never had one?
No, I did, but I've only had crap ones.
I
Hi,
miss
guys.
vlogging. You know, I used to bloody vlog black and white
Go,
bloody
tell them the
time.
stories.
Alright.
So,
I was 6 months old. Found a camera.
started
vlogging.
It was great. I feel great. I'm really excited to get a wine, and I actually, right, guess what?
What? Why is it? There we go. You bloody bought your own bloody wine.
Organic, preservative free. Why the frig not? I'm getting in trouble.
Are you having fun?
I'm having such a ball. Oh my god. Wow!
Give it there.
You're like, oh wow.
Give it there, give it there.
Good morning, guys. So Monday, start of the week. I thought today would be a perfect day to kind of show you how I restart, recharge, and get myself ready for the week, especially when I've had like a weekend of like going out, drinking, out of routine, which is not a bad thing. It's like a part of my balance. And you guys know I'm all about finding your balance and what works for you. And like enjoying myself on the weekend is a part of my balance and a part of my life. I would like, that's healthy for me. But the reason why I enjoy it so much is because I'm so on track within my weeks. And like on track for me may look completely different for like on track for someone else, because I still incorporate balance. I still have like a few wines throughout my week. I still enjoy my chocolate, but overall I love to have like my good training sessions. I love to incorporate sauna sessions. I like to eat clean majority of the time. So I'm going to show you today what I do to kind of like recharge, get back, feel good, because Monday mornings I don't always feel like 100% because I still have like alcohol in my system and I have a lot of like fried food, and like me personally, I know what food and what like routines make me thrive. And the big part of that is my gut. So my gut is like, I'm really grateful that I do have a sensitive gut in some sense, because me having a sensitive gut, it's made me really aware of the type of foods that I'm putting into my body that make me literally thrive. As you've seen yesterday, we had the event and we just ate really what was ever like a lot of fried food and stuff. And over the past couple of days, I've also been eating just like a lot of foods that are healthy, but my body doesn't thrive off. So I've been having a lot of fruit and a lot of like high sugar, high like carby foods. And although all of that stuff is healthy in moderation, my body generally doesn't thrive off it. Like if I'm having like a lot of fruit, I can find that I have like a lot of sugar crushes. My stomach is like playing up, especially if I have like even an apple, like my stomach can feel it so much. And like if I have like a lot of sugar, if I have like a lot of carbs and like not enough like protein and healthy fats, I can really feel it. My body reacts like so funny towards it, and I'm like lethargic, and my stomach, I feel bloated. So today I'm getting back on track with my healthy routine. So disclaimer guys, just because I'm showing you my healthy routine and what I do to get back on track doesn't mean you need to be doing this, and it doesn't mean it's the perfect way to get back on track. I just love watching these type of videos because I like getting inspiration in what other people do, and like, you know, maybe incorporating certain things that could work for me. So I've woken up, I've gotten ready, and I've just finished my AM drink. So I love my AM drink, especially after like I've had like a weekend out. So not only is it super hydrating within the morning because of its flavor, but because it has apple cider vinegar and papaya, what these ingredients do is help cleanse your digestive system. So I wanted, when I was creating the AM and the PM with the AM especially, I didn't want it to taste fruity, and I didn't want it to taste like a pre-workout. You know, sometimes if you have pre-workouts and they just taste really sugary, like berry or something, I wanted this to taste like lemony, citrusy, fresh, because that's what I crave in the morning. Like I know after like I've had like a lot of like sugar on the weekend and a lot of like alcohol, the last thing that I crave is like a sugary, like energized pre-workout berry drink. It's literally the last thing I crave. I crave something like hydrating. So with my AM, that is like the first thing that I crave in the morning. So with my AM and PM, yes, they are sold out at the moment, but restock will be soon. So to keep in the loop, make sure that you are subscribed to my mailing list. So the link will just be in the description below. I will keep you guys up to date. So yes, once I've had that, I'm feeling pretty freaking fresh and hydrated, and then we're gonna head to the gym. Maurice is actually upstairs. We had a sleepover. I got so many flyaways. Are these flyaways in real life or just the camera? Oh no, they're in real life. Seatbelt, come out. It's not coming out, babe. Thank you. Thanks, car. You can go back in now. That's like the coolest thing I've ever captured on camera. I've got Maurice on the eco-friendly life Morty McKeeper cup. And he's exactly like me. I knew if I got him an ugly keeper cup, he wouldn't use it. So I got him the nicest one. The nicest one possible. And you've used it every single day.
Every single day. I don't even drink coffee. Don't even drink coffee.
What are your guys' thoughts on coffee? Because a lot of people, right, they think that it's super dehydrating, which it is. It's dehydrating for the body, yes.
Well, it accelerates aging. That's what my understanding.
Oh my god, but like stress accelerates aging. If you're
Why would you do anything that accelerates aging?
Well, that's the thing. Like you've got to just learn
Find
to
that
like,
balance, baby.
Find your balance. But yeah, everyone says like there's so many like disadvantages towards drinking coffee every single day, but I don't feel it. I feel like I'm healthy and I drink like 2 a day. Like obviously you need to like cap it at like 2 or 3, or just find what works for you.
Or just one day, like.
Or even one. I know that I say cap it at like 2 or 3 because that's how much I have. Or you can cap it at 1, yeah. So I've just finished breakfast around like an hour ago, and Maurice has gone home because he has to work. And for breakfast, we just ended up having one of the omelets from my eating plan from my gut reset challenge. So yum. So the paleo bread that I have, I get asked so often on like my Instagram and stuff. I'll show you actually. This is the bread that I always use. So it's this or another brand. I probably prefer the taste of this one better. It's like a paleo seeded bread. It's really good. I know that you can get this at Govada, but I just get this at my fruit store. It's usually in the refrigerated section. I keep this in the freezer because I don't have bread all the time. So I do like to keep it in the freezer just so it lasts longer. The ingredients are super natural, except the only thing I don't like about it is that they have guar gum and vegetable gum. So usually these two ingredients don't actually sit well with my stomach, but I'm guessing it's very, very minimal in this because I find I'm completely fine afterwards. So that's fine, that's okay. I go off how I feel, and I feel fine after this. So I prefer this because it is gluten-free, and I do try to keep my diet gluten-free. And whilst I was at the fruit store, I also got myself some date and walnut bread. So this wheat and rice sprouted, oh. Okay, so lol, I just realized this one isn't gluten-free, but yeah, great. That's annoying. $15, see you later. Oh, that's so annoying. It's all right, I can give that to Tiff. Yes, so anyway, this morning you guys are gonna come shopping with me because I got to get a new TV cabinet. I have one now, but I want one with storage, and that's bigger. So that's gonna be fun. That's a vibe. I'm excited. I only wear these to look more intelligent. Okay, so still currently in Freedom, and I have a dilemma because there's two that I really, really want. They're actually completely different. Oh, that one's nice as well. Okay, so there's three. So I've got two brown ones and one brown and white. So as you guys know, majority of my house is brown and white, and I thought maybe just having like a brown statement piece would really like break it off and like, I don't know, really stand out. And that's what I'm kind of wanting. I'm wanting the vintage style, so I do like the brown cabinets with that, but I do love with the white and timber one how high it is. Originally it is kind of like a wine cabinet where you put all your wines and stuff. But the reason why I want a TV cabinet is like for more storage for all like my camera gear and my technology and like chargers and stuff. So I was thinking instead of like the one, I can pop all my chargers and stuff in there. I really do like the high one. Like I just love the feeling of like high things. I've never really liked the idea of really low TV cabinets, and it is 50% off. Oh my goodness, guys, I need your help. So we do have these three. So we have the first one A, the second one B, and lastly the third one C. So please let me know in the comments below what one you think. This is like huge for me because this is a TV cabinet, and TV cabinets are everything to me. I have one now that is lovely, but I need one with storage. Please let me know because I will be buying it hopefully this weekend, because I will talk more soon. Clue number 2, hiding in the back there. Hi, hello. So I'm currently sitting in my car because I cannot be bothered to get out because I have a lot of stuff to get out of the car. So I'm kind of like contemplating life, thinking I could just sleep here or wait until Tiff gets home so she can help me. Either one. On the way home from Freedom, I did actually stop in to grab some lunch. I just went to like a random cafe. And when I go to cafes, I usually get like the same type of meals. I usually just get like sweet potato, some form of carb, with chicken, like some form of protein, and veggie. So I just asked them if they can do me up a bowl of like this chicken that they had. It was like tenderloin chicken with baked sweet potato and some kale. Especially after like a weekend of just like unhealthy eating and drinking, I do love to keep my meals super simple, wholesome, and the certain foods that work for me. So yeah, personally with me and my diet, I just thrive off like simple foods, simple meals, minimal ingredients. So your chicken, your sweet potato, your rice, your eggs, avocado, like just very simple ingredients in a bowl, like no added sauces, no unnecessary like ingredients. The stuff that I do like add on to my meals are olive oil, ghee, salt, lemon, apple cider vinegar. I find them ingredients are the more natural approach to like flavorings and like sauces and dressings. So I will stick to them over like low like calorie like sauces or packaged foods. I really just prefer keeping it simple, keeping it wholesome. So my main focus today is just eating enough protein, because I know I definitely did lack that on the weekend. Keeping my foods simple and hydrating myself, because after after like a night out of drinking or just eating bad like salty foods, your body is just so dehydrated. That is why you can feel like hungover and just really crap. It's because your body's way of telling you, I'm dehydrated, make sure you hydrate me. I'll also make sure that I get enough greens and certain fruits in. So as you guys know, I don't actually eat like too many fruits because when I am consuming like a lot of sugar, even if it's natural sugar, I just generally don't feel the best. So I do limit with my fruits. So every day I do have berries. I love my blueberries, I love my raspberries, and then sometimes within like smoothies or like desserts or my baking, I will love to incorporate like ripe banana, or I'll have dates like within my raw treats, as you guys know. So the reason why it's actually important to get your veggies and fruit in, especially after a night out, is because fruit and veggies are just really high in potassium, electrolytes, magnesium, and basically all the nutrients that are depleted in your body after a night out, after intoxicating it with alcohol. Also important to restore your flora in your stomach. So that doesn't actually sound too nice, doesn't sound too appealing. So balancing out the levels of probiotics in my tummy after like a weekend out is so important because it's all about gut health, and it's just making sure that my stomach is like recharged and reset for the week and it's not like falling back. Because as you guys know, I have had a lot of issues with my gut and it can tend to like, you know, fall back into that stage if I'm not eating the foods and doing the habits that I know work for my gut and work for my stomach and keep my happy tummy happy. So balancing out the levels of probiotics in your tummy, what that is going to do is aiding your digestion and metabolism of alcohol. So there are so many ways that you can like consume more probiotics within your diet. Me, I get mine like a lot from like yogurts. There's certain yogurts that are just like packed full of like probiotics. So like I have like yogurt nearly every single day. I'm not actually lactose intolerant, and I know the quantity of dairy that I can have until it affects me in any way. And to be honest, I can actually have a good amount of dairy when it's like the natural source of dairy, so nothing added. Personally for me, I would rather consume like cheese where it's like 3 ingredients like probiotics, milk, live cultures, over like a FOD cheese where the list is like this long. This is just my personal opinion and what works for me and my stomach. I personally just don't believe in cutting out any food groups if you don't need to. So I'm not actually lactose intolerant, so I just don't see the need in cutting out dairy, especially if it does like give me more of a variety of foods that I can have, because with IBS you are like limited to a certain extent. But the main reason why I want a variety is because the gut actually loves variety. If you're limiting the food groups, it like creates its own intolerances. So I just love being able to eat whatever I want, obviously incorporating my own balance and just mainly sticking to the foods that I know make my body thrive. And my last tip is to sweat it out, because trust me, there is no better feeling than sweating out all that bad stuff, all the toxins, all the salty food. No better feeling. Except your girl, right, yeah, she doesn't actually sweat in a workout. Few of you already know this, but it's something that is really frustrating. It can be like a blessing and a curse, because sometimes you want to look good still at the gym when there's some, you know, hot boys around. And because I don't sweat, that's fine. I can still look funky fresh and have my makeup on point. But like then there's days like today where all you want to do is sweat and just feel good within your workout. Pardon me, but because I don't sweat in my workout, that doesn't happen. So this afternoon I actually booked in for an in-frame sauna, and I'm so excited. So I do try to incorporate in-frame saunas once a week. What that is doing, it's just reducing inflammation. It just makes me feel really good, because I actually like meditate in my sauna session. So I'll pop like my AirPods in and I'll spend like 30 to 40 minutes roughly. Like it's really just like depending on like how long I can last at that time. I don't force anything, I just do what like feels good until I sweat, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough. And it also just like aids in like my recovery from training, because as you guys know, I do like a lot of like functional and like weight training, so like it just aids with muscle recovery. There are so many more benefits, but they're the ones that like resonate with me and the reasons why I do it. But I will pop up more benefits to in-frame sauna right here. But yes, that's all right. Let's actually go inside and put everything away. So I've just came inside and I've popped all the shopping away, and now I'm just snacking on this little punnet of blueberries and raspberries to get my fruit intake, all the nutrients that I've lost over the weekend. Okay, so I'm still a little bit hungry because like fruit doesn't fill you up, so I'm just snacking on some leftover from last night. I had like beef mince tacos, so I'm just snacking on some beef mince, and it's just seasoned with like salt and melted ghee. Must try. So I did a thing. If you guys would have seen on I think my last vlog and on my Instagram stories, I've been obsessed with these like gooey bars, and they're such natural ingredients. Anyway, So they actually sell it at my fruit store, and when I go there I buy like literally 3 boxes. So I buy all their boxes, and then when I go back they have none because I bought them all. And then it takes them a while to restock. So what I've resulted to do is make my own with a sea twist, add a bit of tahini because I'm always a little bit extra, especially when it comes to my food. But honestly, look how good these look. So I will actually pop the ingredients just here, and then how I made them just here. So simple, so easy. Guys, get amongst this. I'm actually gonna, before I get ready for my sauna, I'm gonna quickly get some nice Instagram photos of this. I might even pop it on my blog. Not sure, may not, who knows? That's what I do, I kind of just wing it. This is my little setup that I have going on. So usually I do actually freehand it, but I've popped it on my tripod because I want my like hands to be like a prop in here. So I'm just gonna pop it on self-timer on my phone. Wow. But low-key, probably gonna eat all these before I actually get the photo. Food blogger problems. Wow. We are done. Can confirm, this recipe is a success. And like, I know that I've had like a lot of snacks. Is there anything in my teeth? I know I've had a lot of snacks, but I had to like bite into it for like a nice prop photo. I just wanted it. Wow, this light is just so flattering. Oh my god, literally purple, my least favorite color. Yeah, so like I said, I've been loving incorporating in-frame saunas at least once a week. So many benefits towards them, and obviously like you don't have to incorporate them like after like a weekend. Like it's not 100% necessary. Like I just generally really enjoy them, and I enjoy how it makes me feel. And like I said, because I don't sweat within my workouts, I love like releasing that sweat in here because it reduces inflammation, excess sodium within the body, and it just makes me feel so good. And I use this time, like I make sure I'm not on my phone at all for 35 to 45 minutes. I make sure I'm not on my phone literally at all. I'll pop like meditation music on and I will just zen the F out. Because no matter what, no matter where I am, I'm always like on technology because it's literally my job and that's how I communicate and connect with people. So this time I really look forward to and value because it's like my me time, and to just like really reset, recharge my mind, recharge my body. If you are a coastie, I really do recommend going to this sauna place because their in-frame sauna is like so amazing, and they have like so many other things. But just hit them up on Instagram because you can book in time through there, I think. Well, I do anyway. See you on the flip side, mother lickers. You can't really see, but oh my gosh, look at this sweat. I'm dripping. Oh. Hi, hello. Just checking in at the shopping centre, having a post-sauna snack, some low-carb chicken. Very excited, very excited. Gotta go. People are looking at me like I'm a crazy bitch.